Hi everyone, welcome to another video tutorial. In this lesson I'll be teaching you guys how to create a simple calculator in Adobe Flash CS6 in Actionscript 2.0. As you can see, this is the final product. I have the numeric key 0 to 9, I have a decimal point, I have a clear button, a divide, minus, plus and multiply button, and I also have an equals button. I also have the output screen right there. And if we test it, let's say I hit 9 minus 3, then equals, I get 6. And let's say if I have 7 minus 9 equals, and we have minus 2, like so. I hit the clear sign one more time, and that's what you're going to get at the end of this tutorial. So let's start off this tutorial by creating a brand new document. Go to File, New, select Actionscript 2.0 and have the frame rate as 24 FPS. Click OK. On your canvas page, you're going to want to select this color and select the rectangle tool. Let's go ahead and create our calculator like so. Then once you've done that, I'll change the color to a darkish gray and I'll create the output screen. I'll then go back and select a lighter color. I'll create a small square like so. I'll select that square. I'll right click and convert that into a symbol. I'll name it button and I'll have the type as a button and the registration set to center. I'll click OK and I'll drag that and align that on the left side of an output screen like so. Once you've had it selected, you're going to want to right click, click on copy, and then once that's done, you are going to want to hold Control Shift and V to paste in place. You're going to want to do that 15 times. Once you've done that, just simply drag over the buttons like so. It may take some time, so just please be patient. And drag the other buttons onto the right side of the output screen. So once you've done that, what we are going to want to do now is we're going to want to go over to our text tool and create the text that goes into our buttons. I'll highlight that. I'll select the black color like so, and then I'll just place that to where it is. Like I did before, I will hold down Control Shift and V to paste in place. Whoops. Undo that. What I have to do now is I'll right click on the text tool, I'll select copy, and then I'll hit Control Shift and V. And once you've done that, what you are going to want to do now is simply change those extra zeros to their to the correct symbol. So for this, I'll type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Top row 7, 8, 9. I'll have this as the clear key, the divide sign, minus, plus, and multiply. And lastly, I'll have the equal sign right there. As you can see, our calculator is starting to take its shape. Once you've done that, what we are going to want to do now is click on the text tool, have the text type selected as dynamic text, and just create a text box like so, and resize that so that it fits your output screen. Just like that. Now in the properties panel of that text box, go over to options and you'll see variable. Type in output where you see variable, just like that. Now that we've finished with the graphical side of our calculator, what we are going to want to focus on now is the coding part. So click on the 0 button, click on actions, and type in the following code. On, open bracket, release, comma, key press, quotation mark, 0, quotation mark, close bracket, open parenthesis, add input, open bracket, quotation mark, 0, quotation mark, close bracket, semicolon, and close parenthesis. Now you're going to want to do this for all numbers 0 to 9, and you're going to want to do it for the decimal point. However, in order for you to do that, you're going to need to replace and get rid of the 0 with the key in which you're trying to get this code into. So let's say if I were to click on the 1 button, I would replace that 0 with a 1. Same with the decimal. So if I were to click on this decimal button, click on actions, and paste this code on, I would replace the 0 with a decimal point. So I'll do that right now, and to save us some time, I'll cut the video short. Now that we've finished coding our numbers, we can now start coding the 4 mathematical operators. So the divide, minus, plus, and multiply buttons. So let's start off by selecting the divide button, going into actions, and typing in the following code. So on, open bracket, release, comma, key, press, quotation, divide sign, quotation, close bracket, open parenthesis, function, do, divide, open close bracket, open parenthesis, output equals holder, divide sign, number, open bracket, output, close bracket, semicolon, then type, open bracket, quotation mark, divide sign, quotation mark, close bracket, semicolon, close parenthesis. Now once you've done that, what you are going to want to do is do this for each of the 4 mathematical operators, each time changing this sign to the corresponding button. So let's say if I were to do this to the plus sign, I would change that divide sign to a plus sign, and I would change this divide to a plus. So it would now be do plus. I would also change this divide sign to a plus sign, and I would change the divide sign within these quotation marks to a plus sign as well. So I'm going to do that to each of these 4 buttons. To save us some time, I will be cutting this video short yet again. Now that you've done the coding for your mathematical operators, what we can do now is we can create the code for your clear button and your equals button. So click on your clear button, click on actions, and type in the following code. Type on, open bracket, release, comma, key press, quotation mark, arrow key, delete, arrow key, quotation mark, close bracket, open parenthesis, function, clear, output, open close bracket, open parenthesis, if, open bracket, output, equal sign, quotation mark, close bracket, open parenthesis, holder equals 0, semicolon, close parenthesis, output equals 0, semicolon, close parenthesis, clear, output, open close bracket, semicolon, close parenthesis. Now that's your clear button out of the way. The source code for your equal sign is as follows. Click on your equal sign button, go to actions and type the following. On, open bracket, release, comma, key press, quotation mark, arrow key, enter, arrow key, quotation mark, close bracket, open parenthesis, calculate, open close bracket, semicolon, close parenthesis. Now that we've finished the coding for our calculator's buttons, the last step of this tutorial is to create a code which enables the buttons to work with each other. So in order to do that, let's go over to our layer panel, insert a new layer, name that layer Actionscript, and on the first keyframe of that layer, go to actions and type in the following code. Output equals 0, semicolon, function, add input, open bracket num, close bracket, open parenthesis, if, open bracket, accept, equal sign, quotation, calc, text, quotation, close bracket. Open parenthesis, if, open bracket, output, equals, quotation mark, 0, quotation mark, close bracket, open parenthesis, output equals num, semicolon. Close parenthesis, else, open parenthesis, output equals output plus num semicolon close parenthesis again, else if open bracket except equal sign quotation new quotation close bracket open parenthesis output equals num semicolon except equals quotation mark calc text quotation mark semicolon close parenthesis again function type open bracket type close bracket open parenthesis holder equals number open bracket output close bracket semicolon except equals quotation mark new quotation mark semicolon calc type equals type semicolon close parenthesis function calculate open close bracket open parenthesis if open bracket calc type equal sign quotation mark plus quotation mark close bracket open parenthesis do plus open close bracket semicolon close parenthesis else if open bracket calc type equal sign apostrophe minus symbol quotation mark minus symbol quotation mark close bracket open parenthesis do minus open close bracket semicolon close parenthesis else if open bracket calc type equal sign quotation mark multiplication symbol quotation mark close bracket open parenthesis do times open close bracket semicolon close parenthesis else if open bracket calc type equal sign quotation mark divide quotation mark close bracket open parenthesis do divide open close bracket semicolon open close parenthesis again except equals quotation mark calc text quotation mark semicolon stop open close bracket semicolon. Now once you've finished with your code, once you've done that code, I know it was a lot, but if you want to get the full code, you can click on the description box and that'll have all the code for the entire tutorial. And there you have it. That's our final product. There's your calculator that's ready to be tested. I should point out, however, if you select the text box or the output bar, you are going to want to change the color of the text to a color that isn't the output bar, because if you have it as the same color, once you start inputting buttons, you won't see it. And also, depending on the size of your output bar, you are going to want to change the font, so either change the size of the font to match that of the size of your output bar. I should probably have said this earlier in the tutorial, but the calculator is only a two-stage calculator. It's very simple, so if you wanted to say input 9 minus 6 minus 3, it won't work like that. You'd probably have to type in 9 minus 6, press equals, then you're going to want to have to subtract that number from 3 in order for it to work. So let's go ahead and test our calculator. So let's press Control and Enter. I'll hit the 9 minus 3, that'll give us 6. 8 multiply by 2, that'll give us 16. 3.2 minus 8, that'll give us minus 4.8, like so. And there you have it, there's your calculator that's ready to be used. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please post them in the comment section, and I will be putting the entire source code or the code for the Actionscript within the description box. So please like the video and keep watching. Thank you.